Drive-By Truckers are a country rock band from Athens, Georgia, which is in America. They've been active since 1996 and are still going. They've had some turnover of members, and at times they've had a three-guitar lineup. Jason Isbell was a member of the band for about 7 or 8 years. They tour a lot, and they have produced 14 studio albums and 7 live albums so far.
Hi, my name's Dan, and this is a review of the album Decoration Day by Drive-By Truckers. And this album was released in the year 2003 and was their 4th studio album, I believe. It's my first time listening to it. I have heard some of their others before. In fact, this is the 4th Drive-By Truckers review on this channel, and the last, or unless I end up doing any as request reviews. So I do occasionally do request reviews just because I've mentioned it. I'll throw this in. If you want to request a review, all you need to do is to leave a comment on any of my videos. If I haven't acknowledged that within 2 or 3 days, then feel free to do it again. Occasionally I do miss comments. I don't absolutely guarantee I'll review everything that's requested, but I've done most of the requests that I've been given so far, and currently my request pile is empty. So feel free to throw something in. Right, let's get onto this album. It's my first album. It's their first album with Jason Isbell, who went on to be Jason Isbell. It's Southern rock. In other words, it's rock from the southern United States with a country edge. At times on this album, more than an edge. So it ranges from the frankly rock, straight rock of Hell No, I Ain't Happy, which is quite raw at times and kind of rock, to the country rock of most of the album, I would say, like the first track, The Deeper In, to almost full-on country in tracks like Heathens and Loaded Gun in the Closet, which is the last track on the album. There are 3 different people, 3 different guys writing songs here. I am fairly sure they sing their own songs, so we've got 3 different singers as well. One of those is Jason Isbell, and one of them is Cooley, and the other guy is, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and it's not in my notes. Cooley's my least favourite of them. He's not bad, but the other 2's voices I do prefer. There's some interesting songs. The Deeper In is about a brother and sister who love each other a bit too much, and is maybe based on real events and real people. There's actually quite a bit of a few of these songs are story songs, or at least setting songs. Some of them might be fictional, some of them might not be. There's a kind of very much a thing with country that it should be about real people and real life and folks. Which is, it's definitely a thing. Outfit is nice. It's one of the Jason Isbell songs, which is based around a bunch of advice from his daddy. We're in Southern America, so mamas and daddies, mums and dads, as I would have it in Britain. There are some general country themes, but life and relationships group in here quite a bit. So it's okay. It's a bit too country for me at times. I am not a core country fan. I don't hear something that's country and go, oh yes, country. I'm trying to learn not to hear something that's country and go, oh no, country, and to embrace it a bit more than that. But sometimes it's just a bit too countrified. Also at times, more in the kind of rock stuff, it's a bit too ragged for me at times. I guess that this is, in some ways, how they contrast to the very produced kind of Nashville core country stuff. So I get why they might do it. It's just not necessarily on this occasion. It hasn't really appealed to me as much as sometimes it maybe did. Oh well. Some tracks sound like they were recorded in the 70s. There's that throwback feel to it. So looking at the other Drive-By Truckers reviews that I've done, this is, I've had scores higher than this, scores lower than this, and I was wondering if I looked at them, if there'd be a clear trajectory, if I could kind of go, yeah, the scores have got worse over time in terms of release time. Whether that means, if I go for earlier drive-by truckers, I maybe like them more. Or the other way around, if I think that the scores are getting better as their releases go on through time, then maybe, if I go for even later, then maybe I like it even more. But it doesn't. There's no kind of clear trajectory in my scores. But doesn't really matter in terms of these reviews because this is the last one of theirs that's on the list. So I am now done with drive-by truckers unless somebody requests one and I relent to reviewing it. I'm not finding it bad. I'm just not getting hugely engaged. So it's okay. That's what I think of this album. As always, though, at this point, I'd love to invite you to tell me what you think of this album. Yes, you. So sorry, I'm being silly. I do that sometimes. Please talk to me through the comments. Let me know what you think of the album. Let me know what you think of Drive-By Truckers. Let me know what you think of this quest that I'm on. And by the way, come and join me if you're not already subscribed. Subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll get, you get to come along with me on this journey as I go through these amazing albums, this huge but incredibly varied list as I work through. But that's it from me for now.
You wanna grow up to paint houses like me, a trailer in my yard till you're 23. You wanna feel old after 42 years, keep dropping the hammer and grinding the gears. Well, I used to